Regina Caeli's classical homeschool hybrid is not just an academic model, it's a resistance movement against the dictatorship of relativism. It's a haven for families who want their children to love what is objectively true and good and beautiful. And yes, those words still have meaning, or they can if we insist that they do. Now, if you're wondering what type of students RCA turns out, look no further than RCA's very own alumni, Tom Pogasic. Tom is on the forefront of Catholic news and politics. He's inspired Catholics in America to live out the truths of our faith in public life. Tom Pogasic and his LOOPcast co-hosts, Eric Ahorn and Joshua Mercer, break down the biggest headlines in politics, culture, and current events with solid Catholic perspectives. So please welcome to the stage, Tom Pogasic.
MC, huh? Good evening, everyone. My name is Tom Pogasic. I host the LOOPcast for Catholic Vote and a Catholic wedding photographer. I was asked by Alyssa Waltz to share my experience with Regina Caeli as I was a part of the first graduating class of the Detroit chapter in 2016. Give it up for Alyssa, by the way. This is an amazing event. To my surprise, she said that I was, quote, and I'm quoting here, one of the success stories, end quote. So Alyssa, if you could please get that in writing to my mom, she's sitting right there. Yes, my mother and father are in the crowd today, as well as my lovely wife. And I would like to start my testimony with them, because many of you in this room understand that homeschooling your children is full of sacrifices. Some you understand at the time, and some that pop up as fun little surprises. And I would not be here without my father, who is to me the epitome of self-sacrifice. He enthusiastically provided the opportunity for my brothers and I to receive this education through hard work in supporting my mother. He has always been a quiet model of humility and service, and I aspire to be that man to my kids. Next, I would like to thank my mother, the heart of our home, for her intuition and sincerity, fearlessly pushing to educate us in the way she knew was best for our heart, mind, and soul. Give it up for my mom. Thank you. As a fairly new parent, I am continually struck by how hard it is to raise kids, let alone educate them properly, and appreciate my parents more and more each day. I will start by saying I was an unusual candidate for Regina Caeli. I had just completed my sophomore year of high school at one of the largest public high schools in Michigan. I was taking honors classes, a two-sport athlete, and kind of social. My mom actually told me about Regina Caeli in reference to my two younger brothers, and I think it was a political play. She wanted me to support the decision, be a good sport, and I surprised her by saying that I was interested in trying. What she didn't know was I was wrestling with the question, what is the point? Check all the boxes to get into a good college, to get a good job, to make a lot of money, to get a fancy title. And all these things are not bad intrinsically, but as the telos of the education system, it just didn't satisfy me. And I knew there had to be more, and RCA was worth a shot. So to be totally honest, I don't really know why I made that decision at the time. I just felt a deep sense of peace about it. Coming from public school, a few things about Regina Caeli immediately surprised me. I was expected to read full books. Not textbooks. And the Socratic-style discussions that followed were not just tolerated, but actively encouraged. I asked questions, thought critically, and my personal favorite, I debated. About everything. God, philosophy, political thought, passions neglected and often outright discouraged at my previous institutions. But looking back now on it as a Catholic father and husband, what continues to resonate with me is the community. You. Everything was intentional. Mothers and fathers spending their time educating each other's children, the whole community receiving the sacraments together, especially in times of devastating tragedy, in which we had a few. It instilled in me a deep sense that maybe everything isn't about me. My experiences in both high school and college helped to develop taste for what is good, true, and beautiful. Forming my intellect and conscience through the lens of virtue and vice unsurprisingly led me to Ave Maria University, where I cemented my Catholic faith and fell in love with my lovely wife, who is now a wonderful mother to our 2 children. Thank you. It's her birthday too, by the way. Happy birthday, Colette. With the gift of perspective, I now realize why I was so calm taking that leap to Regina Caeli. And I think this quote by St. Augustine summarizes it well. No one comes to you unless you draw him by your grace, which is a gift not owed to sinners, but freely given. As I am speaking to you now, I feel almost overwhelmed by the gifts that I have received and the amount of effort poured into these gifts by my entire community. Regina Caeli Academy was a turning point in my life that guided me to my alma mater, my wife, my profession, and most importantly, my Catholic faith. And for that, I'm very grateful. Thank you.